In this episode, beaches, liquid calories. Liquid, you're just guzzling. You're guzzling all of them, aren't you? You're a guzzler? You swallow? Do you? I know you do. I know you do. I can smell it.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 572 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, yokecast, gaincast, jackcast, coffeecast, and nostrilcast. In the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Let's see how long we can make that chain. I'm getting pretty good at that, fam. Getting pretty good at that. Happy fucking hump day, whether you're listening to this on SoundCloud or iTunes or catching the bearded glory in all the glory right here on Facebook and YouTube. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Remember, if you have not yet left a review on my Facebook page or left some positivity in the comments or on iTunes, make sure you leave a review, an actual review. A review on my Facebook page would mean the world to me. Just click the review section on my page and also on iTunes. So thank you so much. And for all the comments. And speaking of comments, speaking of reviews, let's do the review of the day. And this one is from Facebook. It's from Ryan Redard. And he says, "My name's Ryan. I'm from North Alabama. I've been waiting a min to get that moment epiphany." Everyone wants that epiphany. "I tagged the lady last week for the eye candy." The beard candy. "And to let her know who I was talking about for that last second signups," and he's referring to Swolenormous X, "the epiphany is here." Yes, Ryan, the epiphany is here, and I'm so glad, my brother, that you found Papa Swole and all his ridiculousness, and that's what we do here. We make those epiphanies happen, and just speaking of epiphanies, you can't wait for that. You got to do it. You just have to start. You have to start. That epiphany is not there waiting for you like you think it is. It's about you grabbing that epiphany, that epiphany bull by the fucking ball sack and just making it eat its own testicles and just fucking doing it. You got to do it. You got to create that. It's a forced habit. You got to force it until it's a habit, and then you got to just keep that momentum. So that's what it's all about. So let's talk about liquid calories. Let's get into 572. Thank you for joining me. Happy hump day. We're not talking humps today. We're talking, lumps, maybe not humps, but lumps of sugar, liquid calories. Now, one of the biggest hacks when it comes to your diet, nutrition, losing weight, building muscle, reducing inflammation, doing all those things that we need to do in order to be healthy. One of the big things is to eliminate liquid calories. Liquid calories, meaning soda and processed foods. When you are drinking these sodas, fruit juices, super fucking high in sugar, absolutely devoid of any kind of fiber or things that slow the absorption of those sugars. Now, let me explain a little bit physiologically, on a physiological level, and anatomy and all that stuff, why that makes a difference. Well, think of the sugar as passengers. The passengers, the sugar, needs to be delivered to the muscle cells, right? The glycogen. Your body needs to store the energy where it's going to use the energy, the muscles, right? And in the liver for backup. So what happens is when you eat food, your body breaks down the food, the sugar gets absorbed through the small intestine into the bloodstream, and insulin gets released by the pancreas to act as a taxi cab or as a bus driver that picks up the passenger, picks up the sugar, and delivers it to the muscles that need it after, let's just say, for example, for our intent, an exercise or workout. So your body releases insulin, it picks up the sugar, it picks up the food, and all of your carbohydrates get broken down eventually into glucose, and it will get taken to the muscles, and your body will repair and rebuild. So when there are too many passengers, when there's too much sugar being released into the bloodstream, your body has nothing to do with it, or not nothing to do with it, nowhere to put it. Your body will release insulin, and there's not enough taxi cabs, and there's just so much insulin floating around, your body will start packaging it and storing it away as body fat. So once your muscles have all the stuff that it needs, your body will store it as body fat. So we want to eliminate the rapidity, like how fast this sugar gets into the bloodstream, how much there is of it. When you consume other compounds like fiber, it slows the absorption. So when there's a sudden release of sugar into the bloodstream, like from simple sugars and just from candy and soda, for example, and fruit juice, it absorbs so quickly, there's a sudden spike in blood sugar levels. So insulin's released, tons and tons of insulin to carry this to the muscles. But if the muscles don't need it, if you're not exercising or you're consuming too much simple sugar, then your body will store it as fat. And eliminating liquid calories is one of the quickest ways to lose weight, because with sugar comes inflammation. And because you're having so much sugar, you have so much inflammation, your body will release more cortisol. You will store more body fat. You will have more bloating to offset the solutes from the sugar. And not to mention the extra calories that your body is storing as fat. So you are eliminating a lot of water retention and a lot of extra weight just by not drinking soda and not eating sugar. That being said, what do you replace it with? More water. Most of what hunger is thirst. Most of the time when you feel hungry, it's because you're actually thirsty, and your thirst mechanism becomes so ignored, you stop thinking of it as thirst because your body wants water, so it starts triggering the hunger mechanism. So you can drink more water. You can squeeze some lemon. You can do all those little things with your water. Squeeze some fresh lemon in there, drink more water, and that'll keep you more full. That'll keep you more satisfied. You can have things like coffee, green tea, black tea, but you need to stay away from the liquid calories. All those high sugar, zero fiber drinks that just will put you in a state of fat storage, inflammation, and it's not good for your goals. I don't care if you're trying to build a lot of muscle or lose a lot of fat. You do not need liquid calories in that sense. You don't. You need whole foods, you need hard fucking work, and you need to be consistent, resisting. Losing your weight is more about what you're taking away, which we're going to talk about later in this week. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 572 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, broadcast, and all those good kind of casts in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. Shut your mouth to those liquid calories. You don't need them. And thank you to everyone leaving positive reviews in the comments, especially here on Facebook and on iTunes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're enjoying the podcast and the Swolecast. Make sure that you leave a comment below. What do you eliminate? What do you struggle with? Is there any type of liquid calorie, food item, drink item that you struggle with in particular? What did you get rid of? Drop in the comments below. I want to know. That's the question of the day. What liquid calories are you eliminating from your diet that has shown you the light, that has shown you the most amazing results? Because that's what it comes down to. You make a change, you get results, and you fucking put your foot on the pedal and you push it all the way to the motherfucking floorboards, and you don't stop until you get to where you want to go. Thank you for joining me for 572. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Thursday, ironically, for episode 573. Peace, McGee's. Deuce, Magoose. Out.